In the F122 My Team Career Mode and it's episode 15 at the Dutch Grand Prix. So in the last episode in Belgium we scored 1 point, finishing P10. So that means you have 23 points in the drivers and 31 points in the constructors. So we are in the car performance, we are just ahead of AlphaTauri but below Alpine. So let's see if there's anything new. Okay, can't upgrade anything in the chassis. So I'll see what there is I can upgrade. Doesn't seem like there's a lot I can upgrade. So I'm just going to fast forward time. And now we are ahead of Alpine. So let's get into qualifying for the Dutch Grand Prix. Now starting our one-shot qualifying for the Dutch Grand Prix. So let's start qualifying and hope we get a decent qualifying for the grid later on this episode. Oh yeah, I forgot about the ICE is not doing too great. So I'm gonna try and get as good qualifying as possible. I'm not doing too great at the moment, which is not good. But I'd like to do better. I've just dropped down to 21st. So in this episode I'm gonna do like a different format for the videos. Like I'm gonna do it in replay mode, like try it out in replay mode to see how good that'll be. So we are almost finished the lap, I think, since it is quite a fast lap around here in ZANDVOORT. As we are up into P15, I'm gonna use DRS to get on we are back down to P17, sadly. So yeah, that was not a good qualifying at all, but hopefully we can make up for it in the race. So Max Verstappen on pole position, and then Leclerc, Norris, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Alonso, Zhou, Ricciardo, Jenson, Magnussen, Bottas, Gasly, Ocon, Schumacher, Tsunoda, Piastri, Albon, Vettel, Stroll, and then Latifi in last. So let's get down to the grid. We are now on the grid and we are about to start the race. So it's the 5 red lights and there is lights out and away we go. We get a decent start off the line and we go down inside of Mick Schumacher to turn 1. We are up into P16 as we are now going for the overtake on Tsunoda and Ocon and now Lando Norris. However, Lando Norris is now trying to get that position back as we are going to try and re-overtake him going down by trying to go down the inside, but that does not work. So let's try and get the overtake on him going to this corner, and we were able to get the overtake on him successfully. So Max Verstappen's leading the race with Hamilton in P2 as we are up into P13. So let's try and catch up to Valtteri Bottas' Alfa Romeo as we almost make contact with him, and we do make contact with him. So let's try and get the overtake on him shortly. So here we are now going on to lap 2 of the race. So yeah, let's try and get the overtake on Valtteri Bottas this lap. We might even do it within the next few corners if we can. So we are going to try and go on the outside and we successfully get the overtake maybe not, as he's trying to get the overtake back. As he was trying to get the overtake there, but we closed the door. And now we are trying to get ahead of him as much as we can. We are gaining time from him, but he's catching back up. So we are now on board with Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo, as we are ahead of him and he goes down the inside of us, or tries to. However, does not get the overtake, as we touch a bit of the gravel there, it looks like. So we are back on board with me, as we are now going on to lap 3 of the Dutch GP. So we are quite far ahead of Valtteri Bottas, as Lando Norris is going for the overtake on Valtteri Bottas, as he goes around the outside and gets the overtake quite easily. So yeah, I was a pretty good overtake from Lando Norris in the McLaren. So we are going to try and catch up to Kevin Magnussen. So let's see what's going on the rest of the race. So it looks like nothing much is going on, as we were attempting an overtake on Kevin Magnussen, but we weren't able to. So we have now fallen back down from Kevin Magnussen, and however still ahead of Lando Norris and McLaren. So now we just have to wait and see if we are able to catch up to Lando Norris. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a decent race, as we are now going on to lap 4 and we are catching up to Kevin Magnussen using DRS. Well, we are going to try. I was thinking about going down the inside, but it didn't work. And now we are really catching up to Kevin Magnussen, as we are now going to go for the overtake, as Lando Norris is going down the inside and doesn't get the overtake. And now we are falling back from Kevin Magnussen and we touch the gas, and Lando Norris is going to go for the overtake on us again, if we can get close enough, that is. So let's see what happens in the rest of the race. So lap 8, and we are going down the inside of Kevin Magnussen in turn 1, and we are able to get the overtake on him, and we are going into the pits this lap. So now let's go on board with the Haas of Kevin Magnussen, as he is now going to try and get the overtake back on us, if we can catch up. And also, Lando Norris is down in last place, so he must have made some contact with me at some point in the race, while I just didn't know, or with Valtteri Bottas or something. So let's see what's going on in the rest of the race. So Max Verstappen still leading the Grand Prix, and now Alonso's going through to see what's going on, and now Kevin Magnussen's catching up to us in the Haas, but not anymore, it looks like, as we are now about to go into the pit lane on lap 8 going into lap 9. So it looks like me, Magnussen and Bottas are going into the pit lane. So let's hope we have a good pit time, as we quickly switch our tyres and off we go, and we are just behind Pierre Gasly. However, Valtteri Bottas has been able to get ahead of Kevin Magnussen, so that's bad for Kevin Magnussen in the Haas. 12 of the Grand Prix going on to lap 13, and Max Verstappen has mechanical failure in his home Grand Prix, so he is out of the race, as Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc and Perez and Sainz gets the overtake on him, and now he is pulling over to retire, so out of his home Grand Prix in the first season. So, yep, yellow flags in sector 1. So that's really bad for Max Verstappen, which is out of the race. So that means the championship will be more tighter now, cause the drivers' championship was led by Max Verstappen by about 40 points. So that'll give the other top drivers to give a chance to catch up. So like Charles Leclerc, possibly Hamilton, Sainz, Perez, depending on who wins this Grand Prix. As we are on lap 13 of the race now. And we are now on board with Jenson Button, our teammate, who is currently catching up to Pierre Gasly's AlphaTauri. So let's see what's going on in the rest of the race. Charles Leclerc is going to try and get the lead from Lewis Hamilton for P1. It looks like possibly. So let's see how this battle unfolds this lap. So now Charles Leclerc is really catching up to Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes, who has not won a race this season, I think, yet. And sadly for Lewis Hamilton in 2022, that was the only season in F1 he hasn't gotten the win. However, George Russell, Hamilton's teammate, was able to get a win in Brazil. And we are up in the points, and our teammate, so that might be a 3 points finish for the constructors as we go on lap 15. So let's hope we have a good race in the next 5 laps or 4 laps. Halfway through lap 16, with about 2.5 laps left of the race, and you're still behind Jenson Button, our teammate. So let's go and see what's going on with him and Pierre Gasly. It looks like nothing much, and Ganya Short is up into 5th place, as Fernando Alonso looks like to be catching up to him in the Alpine, and Charles Leclerc is leading the race. I do not know when that happened. And Lando Norris is up into P11 after dropping down the grid because of front wing damage. So Esteban Ocon is going down the inside of Kevin Magnussen going into turn 1. However, is not able to get the overtake, as we are on lap 17 out of 18. So let's see how this battle goes on. And there's a DRS train over here. Now Kevin Magnussen's pulling away from Esteban Ocon, and Oscar Piastri is catching up to Valtteri Bottas as we are going into the last few corners of lap 17 here at Zandvoort. And now Charles Leclerc is on lap 18. And now Mick Schumacher is battling with Alex Albon in Williams. However, he is able to stay ahead of Nicholas Latifi, as currently trying to overtake his teammate Alexander Albon going into turn 1 here on the final lap of the race, as he has DRS to get the overtake on his teammate, and goes up into P18 as Lance Stroll, I thought, was joining the battle there, and he is, I think. And then Sebastian Vettel. So let's go on board So let's go up to where I am. So let's see about Charles Leclerc. So now Charles Leclerc is the winner of Season 1 at the Dutch Grand Prix. So another win for Charles Leclerc in Season 1. With Hamilton and Perez rounding out the podium, then Sainz, Joe, Alonso, Ricciardo, Gasly, then Jenson, then me, rounding out the points. As we are going into the last lap, and now that is us finishing Grand Prix. So yeah, let's have a look at the race results once we get into the menu. So yeah, that was a good race from us, starting from P17. Now has 4 points in the Drivers' Championship, and we have 24 points, so that means in the Constructors we have 34 points. Then Charles Leclerc is catching up to Max Verstappen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and goodbye.